I zdravo svima, dobrodošli u novu epizodu. U današnjoj epizodi gledamo novi Brawl Talk, znači novi Brawl Talk je došao, počinjem Brawl Stars opet da snimam, znači ko stari Prime Marko D11 kad su mi iskreno, Brawl Stars mi je jedna od omiljenih igrica, ono u 2024. kad je bilo, tako da... Ovo je okej. Zapravo sam im dole da pišem sve na srpskom ako ćemo, nemam srpski. Dobro, nema veze, čitat ćemo na engleskom ovo. Aha, evo. Ovdje imamo jezik da biramo. Da vidimo imamo li srpski. Idemo engleski. Da? Da, engleski. Da, englesko ovo da piše, pošto... To je ako ćemo realno jedini koji dobro znam jezik. Vjerojatno zato što u Brawl Stars ono play i to.
In this Brawl Talk you will see Sirius, the 100
Ovo je 100. Brawler. Ovo je 100. Brawler. Ijo. Znači, ljudi, ovo je reveal 100. Brawlera u Brawl Starsu. To je bilo u... Kako se zove, to su najavili. I ovo već godinama ljudi prave kako bi izgledao taj 100. Brawler. Biće još jedan Brawler, valjda. Rekli su u naslovu. Ali ćemo sada vidimo.
And Naja thinks his employee?
Buff is for another 6 brawler.
Da, više Buffija. Nova 2 Brawlera. 100. i taj još jedan koji je u Phoenixovom triju. Još Buffija, da. I novi trophy sistem koji će gledati ovako.
Completely new trophy system. Sense of time and dragons and fairy skins. New game modes, improvements to buffies, and more.
So, welcome to Brawl Talk.
Hi, what's up, Marcia? Greetings, my dear companion, Daddy-o. Look at him. So innocent and powerless. He has no idea that I want to take over Brawl Talk and make the whole world watch me.
Sirius is our 100 brawler. So you know,
To je
that's
to,
just
sad
something special.
100. Brawler, to je to.
Legendary with a unique play style where he can control shadows of...
Ovo mi je ljudi valjda ultra legendarne, kao Kaze, samo Kaz nema razlog da bude ultra legendarni dok ovaj ima, jer je 100. Ali to je to.
On the brawlers, he's our first ever villain.
Sirius's backstory is as mysterious as his
Prvi zlikovac Star Parka u Brawl Starsu. Ovo će da bude zanimljiv.
powers. Rumors say he owned the first ever attraction in Star Park, but he was losing attention once brawling started becoming more popular than his shadow tricks. And now...
On je, znači, bio kao, imao prvu atrakciju u Star Parku. Ako znate što je Star Park, valjda mjesto u Brawl Starsu neko, ne znam. Tu se valjda igra pravi i to. Upgradeuju i to već, igru. Ali uglavnom, ovo je bila njegova prva atrakcija i sada ovaj showdown i game grab i niko ne igra ovo. Okej.
He's back for revenge. Sirius' main attack fires two projectiles.
Znači, on je 100. Brawler, on je prvi Brawler.
At the
Totijani
same
globe.
time, a shadow strike, which fires in a straight line, and a star bomb, which can be manually aimed and deals area damage. Sirius will collect the brawler shadow after a certain number of...
What the hell is that? Znači, ko Piper prvo, sniper ko Piper, ko Piper ima snajpa ga, a i plus ko Trover ono samo baci preko zida. Da ovo nije malo broken? Ono, šta mislite vi?
hits. What are brawler shadows? Sirius steals the essence of brawlers, bending their shadows to his will. His super summons up to 3 brawler shadows, which share similar characteristics to their brawler counterpart, like attacks and health. A Frank shadow will have more health than a Leon shadow, for example.
Shadows will attack enemies and by default will follow Sirius around. But here's the really cool part. Sirius can actually control the shadow. By aiming his super, he can give them order.
On može da kontroliše ove. Znači, on stvara senke i on može da ih kontroliše. Ljudi. Ovo je za hajst dobro, znači u hajstu stavite ga da čuva onaj sef, onaj hajst sef. I niko ne može da priđe. Ali možete i da ga stavite da on napada na te sefove. Znači, mogu da uradim bilo šta sa tim sjenkama. Zamisli ovo tek u solo showdownu. Bilo bi 4 praktički na... Koliko ih ima u
Like
showdownu.
guarding an area or attacking certain enemies.
Is this the start of a Brawl Stars RTS? Sirius is also launching with his hypercharge, which summons stronger versions of
Hypercharge. Vidi Franka sa hypercharge. Vidi Frank.
his shadows.
And just like Sirius' chaotic nature, we are doing something different for his release event. More information on that closer to his release.
Stani.
RTS. Sirius is also launching with his hypercharge, which summons stronger versions of his shadows.
And just like Sirius' chaotic nature, we are doing something different for his release event. More information.
Šta je ovo? Da bismo ga dobili, znači treba nam 99 vinova i treba nam vidjeti sa svakim brawlerom u Brawl Stars. A šta ako nema svakog brawlera? Šta onda, šta ću onda sa njim? Što onda da radim? Pošto nemam ja svakog brawlera inače. Aj dobro ti...
On that closer to his release.
To je to.
We're heading back to Pyramid Quest with this next brawler. Binks is getting a buddy. Or
Okay.
is it a rival?
Nasia is a mythic damage dealer who uses her papercraft snakes to wreak havoc and poison the enemy. Originally
Okay.
hired by Finks to help make the puzzles in Pyramid Quest harder, her good nature
Stani. On udara, znači. Evo, on baci ovako ovdje, atak. I taj atak skrene ka najbližem protivniku, ta zmija, kako se već.
led her to help free those trapped by Finks' time-warping mischief instead.
With her main attack, Nadia holds a jar containing a deadly snake. While the jar is in flight, the snake can be released in any direction. This is extremely useful for hitting enemies behind walls or tricky spots, as well as giving her extremely long range. The jar deals damage while the snake poisons its target. Snake poison can also stack, dealing increased damage over time.
Naja's super, Danger Noodles, unleashes 3 of her paper snakes which slither a set distance and poison any enemies in an area. Her super can also be aimed, which throws the 3 snakes in a jar to a target location. Naja's Brawler's
Ovo je
release
broken,
event
ali
is
nije
on
kao
this day.
Phoenix.
We are getting improvements to Buffy.
Mart 12. Ovo izlazi sve Marta 12. Da će biti puno vida, ljudi.
And more Buffys!
Više Buffija,
First up,
jej!
we've got the new Buffys for the Retropolis and
Za Croa, Bibi i Bula. I onda imamo za Leona, Boa i Nitu. Ok, to je dobro.
Rumble Jungle Trios.
Buffy.
Crow's Instadot now deals all the remaining poison damage to the poison target and converts it into a shield. With a Buffy, it
Good.
refreshes the poison damage. Crow's Poison Dagger now throws a kunai that damages, slows, and poisons the first enemy hit. With a Buffy, the kunai also bounces to a
Kunai sa Buffy može da se... Znači, ovaj gadget, kad baci taj udarac, on može da ide i na drugi brawlere sa Buffyjem. Da se odbije.
opposed target, causing the same effect. Extra Toxic with a Buffy now makes Crow deal more damage for each
Extra
enemy
Toxic.
poison. Carrying Crow with a Buffy makes his poison last slightly longer. Crow's Hyper Buffy
Ovo,
makes his
znači
main
Extra
attack pierce
Toxic
and return to him
Crow,
while
znači to je to.
hypercharged.
Bibi's Vitamin Booster with the Buffy
Bibi.
charges her home run bar and life steals when hitting a target. Bibi's Extra Sticky now throws a sticky gum at an area that slows enemies.
stavi
With the Buffy,
dva
the
kola.
slow effect gets stronger the longer the gum stays on the ground. Bibi's home run Buffy gives extra damage on the home run attack. And batting stance with the Buffy gives Bibi a shield when she hits an enemy with her super. Bibi's Hyper Buffy makes her attack
No
faster.
reaction, yeah.
Bull's T-Bone Injector now throws a projectile at the target brawler that deals damage and heals Bull on impact. With Buffy, it also marks the opponent for 5 seconds, gaining life steal against it. Bull Stomper now stomps around him, slowing enemies nearby. If enemies are already slowed, it stuns instead. With Buffy, it also grants movement speed. Bull's
Okay.
Berserker with Buffy instantly charges his super if he takes down a brawler during the star power effect. As for
Okay.
Tough Guy with Buffy, if you take a brawler down during this state, Bull becomes invulnerable for a short
Sve. What the hell? Znači, ako ubijem nekog brawlera sa bulom, imam Buffy. Na ovaj star Buffy. No, ovaj star Buffy da imam na star power. Znači, ne može mi ništa i mutovat se na damage na par sekundi. I ja... Bull je novi bro.
Period of time. With his hyper buffy, his attacks pierce enemy, but deal less damage to enemies further away.
Nita's bare paws with the Buffy will cause
Nita,
Bruce to
ima
gain more
medu
damage
malo,
for a
gol.
limited time. Fall 4 with the Buffy
Medu
will
Bruce.
make Bruce invulnerable for a very short time. Nita's Buffy
Aha.
pair with me can now
Vrlo se
overheal herself
sad ne
or
možemo ni Bulla da ubijemo, sad nećemo ni ovog Međida da ubijemo, znači ne možemo, sad su svi ono neuništivi sada.
Bruce. And Hyper Bear with the Buffy will give Nita boosted reload speed when summoning Bruce. With her Hyper Buffy, she fires a longer, faster, and wider attack.
Leon's clone projector now deals minor damage, and with the Buffy, Leon can reactivate the gadget to swap positions with his clone. Lollipop Drop can now be
Nice.
thrown, and with the Buffy, Leon and his allies get boosted movement speed in the area. Leon's smoke trails with the Buffy deal more damage on the first attack while Leon is invisible. And
Okay.
Invisiheal with the Buffy makes the super last slightly longer. His Hyper Buffy makes his attacks do full damage regardless
Oh,
of the
I use the
distance he is from the
Brawler.
enemy.
Both super totem can now be thrown. With Buffy, the totem gains more range. As for Tripwire, Bo now fires arrows to trigger his mind, which knock back any brawler in their pack. With the Buffy, it increases
Mogu sa strelom, a sad aktiviram kao super, znači, pa to je
the
dobro.
range of the mine. Bow circling eagle with the Buffy makes Bo no longer visible when attacking from a push. As for Snare Bear with the Buffy, it makes the placement of the mines faster.
Right.
Bo's Hyper Buffy shoots an extra arrow and all of them have a bigger explosion radius.
And as you remember, if any of these brawlers had a
Okay.
mythic gear, it will be removed and its value refunded back to you. As for Buffy improvements, this new batch of Buffies will come in a new claw machine. Each claw machine will come with the first pull for free. A random Buffy will be available in Mega Quests every
Okay.
month, and there'll be more ways to get coins and power points in our new rush events. More about
Rush
this
eventovi
later
će
in the
biti.
video.
Znači mogu dobiti i coine i powerpointe broj.
Has no reset.
It's time to
Novi
flex.
trophy sistem, to je to. Bravo, Prestige.
Show off your skill.
Skill treba
Your
da
brawler
dole.
title. Your path to prestige starts now. Or actually, in the next update. There's a lot of new stuff and changes, so hang tight.
So now, from 0 to 1,000 trophies, you will get Brawler cosmetic items. At 250 trophies, you will get a player
Ikonu
icon
i
and a
spray
spray.
dobijem,
At
znači
500,
250,
you will get
na
3 pins.
500
At
pinove,
750, you will get a
750
29 gem
skin.
skin. And when you reach 1,000 trophies, you
1000.
will get a gold Brawler title. You will notice that
Title.
some of these rewards are from records. And
Da,
this
se
means we are
rekordi su.
removing these cosmetics from records and
Ja sam
making
dobio
them
na
more
Franka
accessible for
taj rekord.
more players. So playing a new brawler or your favorite ones should feel more rewarding in general. You are also getting more trophies per win, and win streaks go up to plus 10 trophies. So pushing trophies should be faster.
But hold on. We know that skillful players want to flex their skills and achievements that nobody else can reach. So let's talk prestige. Once you get to 1,000 trophies, you unlock Prestige 1, and it will
Okay.
change the brawler icon to a cool, edgy neon one.
Ooh.
Also, your 1,000 trophies are now saved, and you will never be able to lose them, as after Prestige 1, you will start getting Prestige trophies, and they will also count towards Trophy Road. Once you hit
Okay.
1,000 Prestige trophies, you get a Prestige 2.
Prestige
Prestige
2, znači to
2,
nam je
you get your
2000
brawler rank
trofeja
change
Prestige
and a
2
unique
tu
player
2
icon. At
i
this
dobijamo
point, we
ikonu
have proven
Prestige
you are
2.
really good with this brawler, so this icon will be
Znači,
quite
na Prestige 2 dobijamo ikonu, a za to nam treba čak 2000 trofeja. Tako da, ja to radim,
And that's a
mislim.
cool achievement and such, but nothing like Prestige 3. For OG players, Prestige 3 would be the equivalent of the rank 35 we had years ago.
Rank 35! Rank 35! Prestige 3 je kao rank 35. Rank 35 back. Vratili su mi rank, znači, na 3000 trofeja.
There's no more win streak bonus, no underdog, and matchmaking will try to be as accurate as possible. So if you get to Prestige 3, you are probably one of the best players with that brawler, and you'll be rewarded with a new brawler title in Neon.
This is going to be a new permanent
Novi, još
system in the game,
dobijemo
so it
novi.
might seem
Još
grindy,
dobit ćemo i novi title ako dođemo do 3000. Ovo će da bude
but remember that trophies do not reset anymore.
After prestiging one brawler, you will also get a new prestige battle card, and a cooler one if you prestige 25 different brawlers, and a shinier one after you prestige 50. You and everyone else will be able to see all the brawlers you have prestige
50 brawlera da ja dođem do 1000 trofeja I dobijem to. Ajde.
in your brawler profile.
As for leaderboards, it will be measured by your total trophies plus total prestige trophies and your total number of prestiges. The previous prestige system will be retired and moved as a legacy stat in your player profile.
And lastly, we are also changing how matchmaking works. The trophy system
Dobro,
will use a
matchmaking.
hidden MMR. This system is mainly based on your skill and not on your trophies. This means that the further you push, the more skillful you
Aha, znači stavljaju me u isti game sa istim, kako se zove, skillom kao što je.
your opponents will be. But it doesn't necessarily mean they would have the same number of trophies as you.
This new system will be coming to the game in the next update, which means the current trophy season is going to be shorter, but everyone will get an ultra trophy box as compensation for that.
Ultra
And if you can
trophy
grind
box
enough
svi dobijamo. Dobro, to je dobro. I još ako sakupimo još jedan, dobijemo 2 trophy boxa, to je dobro.
season trophies this season, you can get another one.
This is
Da, to sam
also
sad
the
rekao.
last time your trophies will be reset. The trophy
Ja sam
season
sad
boxes
rekao
will be
da
removed from the
ako
system
dođe do 3000 ovih trofeja, dobijam još jedan ultra box, tako da imamo 2.
and now will be given at community events. And of
E,
course,
bit će na
there are a
community
lot of
eventu,
changes
ono.
around trophies, so we might be tweaking and improving the system in upcoming updates.
Prašao.
Gamer time.
Rush events are the new way to get more coins, power points, chaos drops, and even bonus trophies. You just have to press and hold this massive button on the game mode selection screen, and once it's activated, every
Good.
match you play will reward you more. It only lasts for a certain amount of time, so be sure to
nice.
activate
Oh,
only when you
nice.
have enough time to play.
And only a suggestion, but you might want to be playing with your friends or in a team to increase your chances of winning.
Novi skinovi idemo.
Our yearly tradition of bringing back the Sands of Time skin. We got
Sands of
Sunstalker Lily,
Novog
Sandwalker
Lily?
Lily, and Night Sands Lily as one of the Brawl Pass
Night
skin
Sands
sets,
Lily?
and Sultan Cordelius,
I
Hidden
Cordelius
Sultan
dobiješ,
Cordelius,
Brawl Pass
and
skin.
Cool
To su dva
Sultan
Brawl
Cordelius
Pass skina,
as
okej.
the other skin set option. And a reminder that you can get both skin sets with the Brawl Pass Plus.
Also in
Okay,
Sands of
so
Time, we have Bodyguard BB that swapped her bat for a massive blade. From a sentient video game to a cursed jar, we have Canopic Jar 8-bit. Dynasty Doug,
Evo
the
je
shitless
Dida
ruler in the
skin.
Dynasty. And lastly, Magic Lamp
Da.
Larry and Laurie, where
Larry,
Laurie becomes an
yay.
evil genie and Larry gets weird when
Larry,
you rub it.
Larry su iskreno dobri
Now, for
brawleri.
the RPG fans out there, we have the Dragons and Fairies team.
Dragons
Fairy
and
Pony and the
Fairies,
other
yeah.
two chroma variations are one of the Brawl Pass king sets
Yeah,
if
with
you
the
want something more
Olga,
cute. If you want something edgier,
the
then Dragon
Griffa,
Griff
the
and his
Bonnie
other
also,
chromas
the
might be
Griffa.
more your style.
On the fairy side, we still have Fairy Mina, which gives her some nice
Mina,
celestial
okay.
vibes. And
Dobro.
Fairy Frank, which looks
What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Evo ljudi, sklonio sam facecam da možete da vidite. What the hell is that? Koji kurac je ovo?
like the most majestic creature that has ever stepped on Star Park.
As for the dragon
the
side,
hell?
Dragon Macy has her arm in the shape of a dragon and connected to her heart, and Dragon Grom has all the
Dragon
elements for an
Grom?
edge skin. Dragon wings, edgy purple mask, and a metal armor.
On the topic of dragons, Crow is getting the next Pro Pass skin.
Crow dobije Brawl Pass skin. E, to je dobro, to je dobro.
It starts like a friendly dragon
Dobar skin, Friendly Dragon.
version of
Evo vidite, ovo vam je skin jedan od njih, imate i crvene i druge varijacije. Tako da se meni ovaj skin sviđa.
Crow, but then it
Oh,
goes
crema
all the way
variacija.
up to an ultimate boss dragon form. It also
Joj.
has two chroma variations, Dragon Forge Crow and Ghost Dragon Crow.
Well, just stop
Blue
it, man.
Dragon.
Just stop.
And random skin time with
Random
Royal
skin
Trunks,
time, yeah.
which is inspired by the classic
Dobro, what the hell is that? Ovo vam je samo Mega Knight i log. Mega Knight plus log da stavi na trunk. Random skin time. Znači, ovaj Royal Trunk je inspirisan Clash Royale log.
Royale Log Vert Glow, which is the inverted version of Clover.
A,
Pink
beta
Flick.
verzija Globera. Pa zapravo mi taj izgleda dobro. Ova beta verzija Globera, ako vidite. Ova ovdje tu. Tu. Znači, to vam je beta Glober. To je okej ako će realno skin. Da vidimo dalje.
Beautiful Melody, which is for April Fools,
Melody,
your thirsty
alright.
melodians.
Ne znam
And
kako
Bruce
se
Nita.
izgleda.
We
I
have
Bruce Nita. Znači, Nita će biti Bruce, a Bruce će biti Nita, eto.
New game modes, modified modifiers, and more.
No, idemo do
Starting
nje.
with Loaded Showdown. Showdown boxes are now replaced with
Loaded
mystery
Showdown.
boxes, and they will contain different kinds of power-ups, including
New special items that can
Novi
be
specijalne
thrown or
eke možemo naći ovo.
like
Bombu možemo naći.
bowling balls,
Možemo
bombs,
da nađemo
and that bumper
ovo
card
za
is
kuglanje
the first
i
card.
auto mogu naći.
Brawl Stars.
we will also
Prvo
have
auto
new
Brawl
boss
Stars.
fights with
To je
different
to.
mechanics and special
To je što smo
dungeon
čekali.
maps. We
To
have
je što
two
smo
new
čekali
game
auto
modifiers
da
based
možemo
on
da
brawler
vodimo Brawl
powers. We
Stars.
have the fixed
Da ja...
effects in some matches that will stop.
Ej ljudi, ja da možemo auto ono u Brawl Stars, ono u Lamborghini sediš i samo driftaš po mapi u solo showdownu samo ovako.
Projectiles for a
To
short
smo
time
čekali, idemo.
and moving sandstorms just like Sandy.
Treasure Hunt is getting some improvements
Treasure
and
Hunt
coming
se
back to the
vraća,
game.
okej.
Samurai Smash is getting a new wrapping around series. Now you have to defeat Brawler Shadows in a team versus team match. Whoever defeats more
Ko
shadows
dobije,
wins.
ubije više ovih
Also, this is coming.
Different VFX for shields. White shield when you respawn, yellow shield for damage reduction, and purple shield for when you get extra temporary health.
Pierce got a hypercharge. He fires 2 waves of
Oh,
projectiles,
Pierce
with the
hypercharge.
second wave dealing 50% less damage. They also pierce brawlers. And you need a friend because Glover also has a
Glover
hypercharge.
isto je.
Now he causes fear regardless of the direction he's
Fear
facing,
svim
and it
direkcijama,
affects everyone
kao
around him.
Frank
Fear
Hyper.
targets also take more damage from all sources. Hey everyone, this is going to be my last brawl talk.
Yeah.
Ne. Njegov zadnji Brawl Talk je ovo. Sad se tek vratili Brawl Talk i on je završio. Aha,
We were brawl brothers. Forget about it, Carl.
okej. Dobili smo se za ovu animaciju, nije bio buljan. E, to je ovaj.
You're a
Da,
fighter.
to je ovaj.
Jurassic
To je
to
bio
Star Park.
The Jurassic to Star. What the hell?
Hey guys, if you're not in a club, join a club.
Oh, you idiots!
Evo,
We will always be family, even though we have our separate roads to follow.
to je
Because we're driving cars on the
buljan,
road.
znam što je.
That's called a metaphor. It helps the audience understand the
Srednji
story in
prst
an
mi
artsy
pokaže.
way.
Jel, dobro su ovu
I'm not leaving the
animaciju
Brawl Stars
napravili
team, but
kao...
I'm moving to a new role. I've been writing stuff for Brawl for a while now, and I'm making it my full-time job. Remember, you can never leave Star Park.
Now claim the
E, ljudi, evo vam za free ovo ikonu da dobijete. Dakle, imate... Evo da ja sebi isto screenshotam ovo. Ok, evo ga. Up. Evo me na YouTube, vratite se. Evo ga, nastavljamo.
Now,
Znači, on ne ide samo sa Brawl Talk, ali i dalje radi ovi za Brawl Stars. Ok, to je ok.
and I'm making it my full-time job. Remember, you can never leave Star Park.
now claim this freebie.
Move!
To je to, završeno. Pa ljudi, vama ako se svidio video, stavite like i subscribe, a mi se u sljedećoj epizodi i ćao.